we're not the experts. But.
Well, it's okay. But your question was basically, does our E&O policy from RWS Insurance Services include sewer camera inspections?
Okay.
Right? So let me give you a few qualifiers. I want to say yes, but I have to make sure. So let me go through the qualifiers real quick. First question, do you guys offer sewer camera services independent of the inspection?
Yes. I mean, they're on the same team, but they are a different set of, they're not the home inspectors doing it.
Okay, we're going to need a little bit of detail on that. We'll come back to that one in a moment, but let me just clarify the answer. So let's say that I have an inspection company and I'm down the road from you guys and I don't have the resources of Paul and Sharon, or I haven't invested in sewer cameras, or I think that there's a lot of liability and I don't want to touch it. Am I able to outsource? Have you guys created kind of a white labeling outsourced?
No, we haven't started that as of yet.
No,
right now it's strictly for our inspection clients.
Correct.
Okay, so let's start with that. If it's just for your inspection clients, then this becomes a very easy conversation because all of your inspections come with that sewer guard coverage, which means that if somebody has a problem, then I have a check for them on that front, which is basically, there's a qualifier and coverage for everything that we have an offer for. So if you utilize our priority lab as an example, we're going to include mold coverage in every possible way, all of your environmental testing riders as part of E&O, and we're going to do it for free. So the same thing with the sewer camera, because your clients are already calling us to say my sewer line collapsed and here's the bill. So, what's the end result of something you do wrong with a sewer camera? Usually it's that, or perceived it's that, or it's a client thinking that you're responsible under that premise, and that's why we include it. But let's go back to a couple more of the qualifiers.
Can I ask one more question?
Go for it. Ask anything.
So my understanding of the sewer guard covers the main line outside the footprint of the home, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so when we do our sewer cam, our scope is from the footprint of the house out to the tap or the septic, and then we also actually do the main underneath the home. So I guess technically speaking, if there was an issue with our camera inspection under the home, then it wouldn't be sewer guarded, correct?
Well, it just because it isn't sewer guard doesn't mean it might not be covered by another policy.
Right, because we chose to do the main under as well as to the street. That was kind of what our...
I think that's a great call. All I'm suggesting...
But we don't do the branch lines, and we've had complaints on the branch line, and we just told them, hey, look, that's just not part of what we do.
Right.
And it went away.
Well, but let me tell you what I'm getting at. If somebody upgraded to that 18-month warranty, as an example, there is a concrete encased plumbing coverage included in that essentially covers the sewer and water line issues within the perimeter of the home, but are still the main lines.
Gotcha.
Okay, so they might have upgraded to that coverage, and anything that isn't actually something we have to dig up. Well, that's a 90-day warranty issue, and you live in a place where things don't generally freeze, so you tend to well, in your case, and this isn't the case for everybody across the country, but your water and sewer lines tend to not be too far from the surface.
Right. Yeah,
right.
That's correct.
So they're easy to get to, and some of them might even be exposed, which would put them in the coverage of the 90-day warranty even. Okay, so back to the original qualifier I asked you about was, are you doing this for other companies? Well, if you're doing it for other companies, we could run into an issue where we have to charge you an administrative fee. It wouldn't be a big one, but it would be if that line of business exceeded 5% of your total revenue.
Right.
As soon as that happens, think about our position. Now we have AJF trucks with sewer cameras and all the potential damage they can do, all the things they can potentially miss, all the things that can change and be, brought back on you as a subcontractor here now, where you're not even, we no longer have Paul and Sharon and their great staff involved in the communication line with all of these problems anymore. It's somebody else. So, we're already dealing with a higher risk scenario, and let's put a giant icing on that cake of poop, and realize that Nathan Thornberry has no financial interest in any of those inspections, right? So, all your other ones.
They don't get recall check, are they?
They're not getting recall check. They're not getting sewer guard. I say Nathan Thornberry. I guess Nathan Thornberry and or any partners or overlords. So nobody has a financial interest anymore in that transaction. So why are we writing checks? Which again just leads to a potential admin fee being added on if it exceeds 5%. That's the only thing you have to worry about. Let us know when your sewer camera inspections, outside of inspections, get really, really big, which doesn't happen for most ever. But if it happens for you, we'll figure out a way to keep you covered so that you don't have to go searching for it somewhere else.
Yeah, right now our goal is about $6 million. So you're saying anything over $300K on that side would.
But that would be 5% on sewer scope inspections.
Or 5% of revenue inspection side.
No. Let me clarify. 5% of sewer scope inspections on addresses that do not have sewer guard on them.
Okay.
So it has to be two things. It has to be 5% of your business, and it has to be no relation to our core business of what we do and what has those payouts that keep our rates so low and keep the coverage easy to manage. It changes the risk parameters when you're not when a majority of your business, or even a big part of your business, 5%, is no longer part of that ecosystem.
Right. So that would be pretty far out.
Yeah,
it would be. It's pretty rare, but we have people that on commercial inspections, 20% of their business is commercial inspections. It happens.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, and we're, these conversations are confidential, but we are going to be moving in this area.
Hold on.
In
Paul, stop for just a second. You were just about to talk about something confidential, so I'm going to do something like this, which is no, it's okay. You didn't mention the thing, so I'm pressing stop on the recording, and I guess whoever's watching this video, if you want to hear more, you have to actually, meet up with Paul and Sharon in person. Good luck with that.